Yo, yo. It's another something to ride to, man. Feel like I got a gym. Feel like I got a gym today. And it's straight from experience, yo. Just what I experience or from other people, it just comes to the heart and I just decide to share it. But I feel like I know like it's funny I said feel because what I'm about to talk about is emotions. Emotions is a treasure with no value. Emotions, feelings, they one and the same for real. You know, I think they have some differences, but they still, when it comes to the common denominator, they do the same thing with make you feel a certain type of way. All right. Or think a certain type of way. And so the reason why I brought this up because you know how you could be in your feelings or run with your emotions and where it gets you to. you know, like you could be in love with somebody, of course, and those emotions have you thinking a certain way, as well as even hate. Like you could hate somebody and it'll have you thinking and acting a certain way. That's why I love. That's what I'm trying to grasp with learning this Taoism stuff, man. Taoism, probably Buddhism, like anything that just kind of make you get rid of your ego and be nothing. Which means you ain't being moved this way or that way from just the way that you're feeling and thinking. You know, if you just be cool with whatever happens, hey, that's the best place to be, and that's what I'm working on being like. Um, so we running off these emotions and feelings that mess with our ego. And in the long run, if you think about it, those emotions and those feelings that you ran off of, where did you end up with that? Where is the value in those feelings and emotions that you was running off of? Where's the value in it? It can make you miss out on things, miss out on more stuff, like because you in your feelings. So you acted funny, you acted a certain way because you in your feelings, which could mess up a relationship, can make you miss out on opportunities. The list goes on. Like it's just plenty of stuff that you could be all because you in your feelings, your ego. You could tear stuff up, like anger comes from it. You could tear up a whole like a lot of stuff you worked on just because of your feelings and your emotions. And I kind of want to make a video too, like uh sometimes it ain't the person that you was with. It might not always be their fault. It could be your ego, your emotions, and your insecurities that created this situation. A lot of people don't look at themselves in relationships as the problem, but I always do and always trying to work on stuff and still is because, man. But that's the truth, though. But I just wanted to drop this nugget about emotions and feelings, man. It can get very deep and take you out of some stuff. And the reason why I say it's treasureless value is it's a treasure with no value. Because how would you look if anybody found some treasure? How they gonna feel? They gonna be like, you feel me? Big old dumb smile because they're gonna be happy they found something, right? When you first find it, but only to find out later it has no value. So our emotions and feelings is like that treasure. Like we ain't always smiling. We could be mad or however they make us feel. That's the treasure in it. Like, man, this mother just pissed me off. Like that's the treasure in it. That's that first recognizing of it, right? But then you realize those emotions that you ran with, that you valued so much, actually had no value and it tore up so much. So the best place to go is to be not emotionless because we need them. We need to know who we cool with and feel vibes with, and when to have passion, when to be mad, but not to anger. I think that's what the Bible say. I don't know, something like that, but not to destruction, putting so much value into something and letting those thoughts take us somewhere. So it can get deep. You have to recognize when to use the value, or what value it really is. What value is this treasure right now? Like, if, like, I'm a football coach now, so football, teaching these kids, or even when I was playing, that passion, that emotion, that ready to knock somebody's head off, the will to win, like the emotion I feel when I'm creating something. We have to have feelings. But as you know, dealing with people, or other situations that you're in and how you feeling about it, you have to realize, is this value or not? And that's why I said I love the Ridahz and stuff. I always go back to that. But it's in different stuff, but it's basically like trying to become where you're not moved to and fro by your emotions. And they connected. The heart and mind is connected. They just work together. So when you feel these emotions and you hold on to it and you go into suffering because you keep thinking about it, this emotion that you felt, that you didn't put so much value into, you keep thinking about it. And it's taking you somewhere, and now your actions is different, and you either feeling sad, depressed, you mad because you keep thinking about this treasure, this value that you put on it. So that's why it's like you have to learn to not let these emotions and these feelings have so much power over you. And that's what I be struggling with. I'm trying to get there, man. I'm trying to get there to where I'm not letting, where I'm just deep in thought, just sitting in my car, just like, oh my gosh, and just, because there's been times where I done put hours in this car, like just sitting there, just being alone, not knowing what to do, just thinking, for what, man? What does it do? Where's the value in it? I'd be understand if I was sitting here thinking about a master plan or working on something in here. That's cool, productive thoughts, But when you just sitting there just riding off emotions, and you just mad, or you just depressed, or you just sad, all because of this treasure that has no value, and you putting all this value. This is putting a value. Your mind puts value on everything. On everything. Like this vibe, this is this. This happened to me, this is this. Like I put this up here. This, because this person did it, I'm putting the value up here compared to this person that I don't know, that, oh, this don't even matter. They could have did the same thing. But because this person that I feel like on this pedestal, I put them up here, it hit hard like that. So I kind of hate going long on these videos, but it just seemed like the more I talked about it, the deeper it got for me on it. Like, or I was still trying to catch what I wanted to say and give off. So hopefully, if y'all listen this far, that's cool, because I know yeah, timing is different nowadays, so hopefully I gave y'all some nuggets on this treasure that has no value. Because in the end, it's still no value. And if you listen this far, this is where the real gem is at, because it's going to be the past. It's going to be over with. Where are those emotions still riding with you? Are they still there from that situation? Whatever, whenever you receive that treasure, is it still riding with you? Like this beard is still here right now. When I started growing it a couple years ago, it should be bigger, but it's not. But it's still with me. Is your treasure from that emotional situation, is it still with you? Is that situation still there? Not at all. Unless it's here and you need to take it out and deal with it and just get rid of it. Not even deal with it. I think I made a video of that. We fight with stuff. We need to stop fighting. We need to just cut off. Just cut it off. Because when you're fighting with it, you still giving it power. All right? So we just need to learn to let go and move on. That's the real power. That's the real power right there. So yeah, I'm out of here, man. It's on the 10 spot, on the 10 minute. You know, I love y'all from the middle of my heart, man. Much abundance. You know, peace, man. And I'm out.